Power to the people, we are back.
They're gonna squirt your 5-point star tattoo off your head in hell every day.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, that's how you want to do. All right, man. Look,
If you're a right wing girl dad, but really wanted a boy, you should support the T's. You might still have a chance.
Was there no wisdom? was there no wisdom passed along? It's what I'm saying.
Don't every time you see me, I keep it clean like a coaster.
We got business to handle, man. We are here. We got the special guest. Ben Reilly is in the building on the Keep It Clean podcast. He pulled up with us. You know what I'm saying? He's here on official business. It is rollout season. Save the album. It's out now. Go get that. It's in your phone. It's in your phone. Go get that right now. But we are here to talk about everything Save, man. So Ben, first and foremost, my brother, how are you feeling? Yes, sir. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm excited, bro. Shit, like I know this been a long time coming. Working on this project for a very long time. A lot of people don't know just how long this project has been a concept in my mind. Ever since I chose the name Ben Reilly 10 years ago, 2015, and I came up with my ad-lib Save, I was like, yo, I'm going to name my debut album Save, and it's going to be about my life story. So that was 10 years ago. And like some of the shit I talk about in the album didn't even happen to me yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time coming. And yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm feeling a myriad of things. I feel excitement, anxious, nervousness, happiness, a little bit of frustration because it's been so fucking long. A lot of just pushbacks and all that type of shit too. But I'm feeling all those things and I'm proud to feel them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's time.
Let's start there real quick. And then I'm gonna let everybody else, y'all can jump in too, just as we go. But you said there was a lot of pushback. You feeling a little bit of frustration just with how much time it took. Your last project, I want to say, I believe 2022 full project, Charlie, Freelance Charlie, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So between then and now, that's 3 years. We saw music come out in between time. We saw your fans on your fucking head in between time. Like where's
them niggas don't play.
At all. Niggas where the album at? Can you, if you can get into it, what was some of the pushback that you was just going through, and like how did you manage through
that? Shit, a lot of the pushback was not only a creative thing, because it took me a while to really figure out how I wanted to do this creatively. But just on the business side, there was a lot of just label shifts in label situations. I went from my deal with AWOL/Sony, and that deal unfortunately was terminated, so we had to move on to a different situation. And now I have this partnership with my management and Live Nation, which is great. It's great, but it's the start, so there's been a lot of moving components, and we're still figuring out the chemistry, and I think that's where a lot of the frustration has come. But it's been great. It's been great even through it all. The journey has had its hurdles, but even still, it's been a great time, a learning experience, character development, if you will. Since it's on some comic book shit, character development. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm excited. It's been a frustrating time, but it's also been equally rewarding, and I don't even think I felt the reward yet, but I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective for sure.
Well, Deggy, you want to jump in?
Yeah, man. Ben, man, we got a little bit of history, man. I'm thankful for you pulling up.
Of course.
And one of the things that I have admired most about your career thus far is your ability to build the scene outside of music. I think so many artists, they get caught up in the music, get caught up in the release, get caught up in the numbers, but you really dedicated to telling that hero story. And so my question for you is what keeps you motivated in that creative process that exists outside of music? And then what would be your advice to other, independent artists that are looking to produce something similar?
I think my answer to that is I have a real love for world building, bro. Like I think the reason why I like comic books so much is because it's not just because like, oh man, Peter Parker got bit by a spider, his uncle dies, now he's Spider-Man, but it's also like Peter Parker gets into a situation and now he ends up with the Fantastic Four. And
Yeah.
now they're uh they're working to figure out why he's radioactive or whatever the bullshit, like whatever it is. I like world building. I like things that interconnect. I like symbolism. Like when I did my freelance series, there was a lot of symbolism within that. I'm on the
Mhm.
cover, it is a blue cover, and I got three birds around my head, and the blue represents the sky. And like all that type of stuff is things that really interest me because it gives a lot of um return to the, like, not just the music but just the whole world itself.
Yeah.
If you continue to build a world for each project, each, like, even down to, and I was telling Nico about this the other day, even when it comes to how I approach um like certain records. Oh my god, I said records. How I approach certain songs where it's like um I have this thing that I'm beginning called character tracks. And with freelance, it was Redbird produced by Nico, you know, the GOAT. Then on freelance Charlie, it was Charlie produced by Nico, also the GOAT. And then on this one, it's the intro track Hero Man. It's not produced by Nico, but Bulletproof is, so also the GOAT. But um each project I try to create a persona, not even a persona, but just like an extension of myself and put it under the veil of a character, right? That's
Mhm.
a part of the world building experience. And every project I want to have a character track that serves as my AM/PM series or my heart,
Mhm.
or, you know, like where it's like, this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm feeling. This is my most confident effort in this space. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping I'm answering that correctly, but um yeah, I just think world building is important. If you have a message, if your album is about a car, you need to be doing pop-ups at gas stations all around the world. If your album is about a car, you need to do shit involving tire shops and try to get
Yeah.
Goodyear to sponsor it. Like just things that just forward the messaging of what you're trying to say as best as possible. And obviously, like I'm speaking to things that probably would cost money, but if there's a way you could figure it out, bro. When I was doing my bird shit, I was broke as hell. I went to fucking Michael's and I grabbed some reef and made a nest myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I took the
Mhm.
time to do stuff like that because it's like I believe in this world that I'm building. How else can I express it so that other people understand? Oh, this nigga's a bird. This nigga's not a bird, but like this nigga's a red bird. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like just shit like that. Where it's like I think that's important. It's the reason why there are so many people that we love: the Tylers, the Kendricks, the Pharrells, the Kanyes, even back to Michael and Prince, where they created worlds. They created worlds per project that made you, that was just engulfing. And I think that's very important for sure.
All right, that's dope. I got a question for you. So, and it kind of leads off of what you were saying with this one. So,
For sure.
in with the world building of the Save album and the extension that you're building with this project, what is it the one thing you want people to know about Ben Riley out of this new project?
Okay, so what I want people to know is I think in order for me to explain what I want people to get out of this project, I have to talk about the past two, right? And with my first two projects, by the grace of God, it did well. Um, and the the creative like skeleton behind those is like it's just proof of concept. It's me like showing my talents, my skills, my versatility, whatever the case may be. But a common consensus that I would hear, even if I'm putting like inklets of my like little pieces, bits and pieces of my life in there, it was a lot of people were walking away saying like, man, this music is good, but I still don't know what this nigga. I don't know shit about this nigga. And with this project, it was important for me to try my best to do those things, but also say, hey, like, this is what I went through. This is how I feel about these things. On the project, I talk about a myriad of things. I talk about my neighborhood where I'm from. I talk about my experiences there. I talk about my brotherhood and how much I value my relationship with my friends and my brothers. I talk about, my relationship with my mother. I talk about my father issues and things in that nature. I talk about, who I used to look to as a role model in my big cousin. I talk about real life things. I talk about traumas that I've been through. And if you listen really closely, I've been saying that from the past few projects, but it's plainly said like, hey, this is what happened to me. This is what this is. This is how I feel about this. And I think that's important for every artist to do, is like to not get so lost in the creative sauce and really sometimes just tell people, hey, this is what it is. And that's the purpose of this project. It's still creative, it's still in the world that I'm building, but in the middle of that is me saying, hey, this is me and what I've been through, how I feel, people I love, all that type of shit. So yeah.
I think that's dope, because I believe that you should also get a large amount of credit for your 4D artistry, for real, right? And that's something that's heavily appreciated when you obviously see the greats and how, just like you mentioned, when they go about their work, you feel incorporated in the world that you can see, feel, hear, believe in, be a part of. Um, you should also get flowers for being one of the rare group of newer artists that do it as well. So,
Appreciate that.
with that being said, do you feel like you look at anybody else as, like, not necessarily the songwriting, let's just say like the idea of artistry? Do you look at anybody as an influence in your age or your new era bracket, or potentially competition, that you like sometimes you're not necessarily trying to compete with them, but you see something, you go, yeah, I might got something for that, and boom, just to keep that essence of hip hop going as well.
And you speaking to like current artists, not like
Yes,
not
current
like the
artists.
J. Cole's, Kendricks. You talking
Nah, because
about
that
people under them.
they yeah, yeah, because they did that because they might be more influenced. You might compete with it, but they already have their own. You
Right,
know
they
what I'm
already
saying? Yeah,
solidified.
yeah, yeah.
That's a good question. I'm gonna say these names because like I feel like only one of them has passed the threshold that that the others haven't, and I'm also name my peers. So I'm gonna name people like above where I am now, and I'm also name my peers as well. So I look to artists like the Jids, the Sminos,
Mhm.
the Sabas. Um, I think when it comes to them, I think they're also competitors for myself as well. But like I think Jid, like JID, he might be an exclusion of that because in my personal opinion, I think in comparison to his peers, um, he's on a different level. And I'm not talking just skill wise. I think he kind of broke the threshold where he's the only one that actually looked like charted. And there's
Yeah.
other things that he has done, and I don't even want to talk about how much money that nigga getting. But like it's just like there's a threshold that I felt like he's one of the only ones that actually like cracked it, and he still got more to crack. Pause. But like he's still, you know what I'm saying? I think he's like, so I think those handfuls are
Oh,
people I
okay.
look to. But when it also comes to like people in my either class or demo of peers, I would say like my homies, my Marco Plus, Suave, Chris Patrick, Ruben Vincent. Um, I'd also say like Rayvon, Kenny Mason. Uh, who else? There's other people, and I'm blanking on them. But um, Joey Badass. I also feel that way about where it's like I'm seeing some of the things they're doing, and I'm like, okay, like this is inspiring. I'm looking at what they do, and I say, okay, I like how they're speaking to their audience that way or letting their audience in on these things, and also just forwarding the genre in their own ways. And I think that's important to look around you. Like as an artist, you can get very caught up in your own world that you kind of become oblivious to what's happening around you. And I think it's important to look around you, even if they're your friends, to be like, okay, how do I keep up here? Or all right, well, this nigga doing this, so I can't do that. But what if I do this so that we on the same playing field? That's how I look at shit. And maybe it's because I'm my only child, so I am naturally like just a little competitive, and I'm like, nigga, I want that too. But um, but yeah, like I get inspired by everybody, whether we cool or not. I get inspired by everybody for sure. Like I see what they're doing, and I'm like, shit, I wanna do equal to that or one up you in a good way. Like not to shit on you, but like just say like, all right, like what you do next? Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. They ain't beat it, but it joined it. Okay, what if I do this? You know, like that's how I look at it for sure.
Yeah. I want to
I
ask.
hope I
So
answered that properly too, bro.
Nah, you did, because I had to follow up to it.
yeah.
I wanted to see how you dress it up, but I had to follow up to it.
I
Yeah.
want
What was yeah? Go ahead.
Nah, okay. Kind of curveball question, but it still
Okay.
gives you a chance to speak about your work. Right? It's like a comic book series to you.
Okay.
That's what you had. You had painted. You know. Okay. Cool. Who, when you look at your catalog and what's coming next, who was a comic book hero that you might have looked up to back then, and then what you've developed now is like, bro, I could whoop that nigga ass. Like, just look at my work. It's me whooping this nigga ass right here.
That's a good question.
That is.
God damn.
That's
Wait.
a good question.
It's a good ass question.
But like rapper wise.
You said rapper. I just said comic book hero.
I was about to say, like, you running the ones with Batman, or like,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm beating Superman ass for sure. He's soft a little bit. Yeah, he's soft. I'll say Superman.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, so you've been doing this, you said you came up with your rap name 10 years ago. So you've been at this for 10 years, and I know like just rap wise of just like writing raps and getting into the mode 10 years plus, decade plus, right? You've done this independently. You talked about now you got a label situation or you know, an agreement situation where you got a bit of a machine behind you as far as just on that side. A bit.
You got a little bit of budget.
Yeah, a little bit of budget, but that's
He's
what I
not
mean.
coming out
like,
of
you know,
pocket.
That's
no
what I
more.
mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I mean. So I would ask, between those two, you know, outside of just obviously having a budget, what's the biggest difference, and is it a better one, or would you rather? What did you? Okay, let me ask it this way. And going from being fully independent to the situation you have now, what's something that you feel like you may have given up for that compromise? And would you trade it to go back fully independent, or would you keep it how it is now?
I would say autonomy. Am I saying that? Autonomy.
Autonomy.
I feel like from me just doing it myself, when it came to like putting out freelance, that was just all me. I scheduled my video shoots. Like even now I schedule my own video shoots. I write my own treatments. I creative direct my own shit. But when it comes to like just a lot of the planning, and there's just a lot of input where it's like if I'm making music now, it's not like before I would just sit with it on my own, but now I'm sharing it with a team, and the team's giving input. Oh, this song is hot, this song is not, and it might be a song you really love. Like there's a lot of that now and also when it comes to releases, which is also part of why this album took a while to come out, is there's a lot of input, and there's other perspectives that are valuable. So I can't say I miss doing it on my own, because I have a lot of help now, whereas like this person is adding value in this direction, and this person is adding value here creatively, or this person is adding value here budget wise, or whatever the case is. So I can't say I miss doing it on my own. But there is just it's a difference. It's a difference. And sometimes I battle with that because I'm so used. Again, I'm an only child. Like I got siblings, but I grew up alone. So it's like I have that very like this is mine. This is my shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I battle with that a lot where it's like, bro, y'all talking too much about what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, you have a team. It's the reason why I have this team. I selected this team. So I value their opinions and I value their input, even if I don't like it sometimes. I think that's again, if I'm answering your question right,
Yeah,
that's that's how I feel about that.
for
I
sure.
mean
For sure.
that freedom from
But nigga,
expectation is
jump in.
something that um I've spent like a lot of times talking to a lot of other indie artists. Like, this is the best time. Make your shit, whatever it is, whatever you want it to be, put it out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, don't put it out, but complete the song. Because like once you reach to a level where the fans have expectations, your business team has expectations. You know what I'm saying? Your partners who are investing, they have expectations. You may run into a situation where like, yeah, this is mine, but it's also ours, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you lose that fight, in just strategy or like demographic or like target audience, and all these other things that like when you first started rapping didn't matter, and you don't really
Mm-hmm.
give a shit about. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
definitely appreciate your answer
and
there.
and yeah, in addition to that, again, it's a lot of input. And with a situation like I have now, I'm having moments where, okay, my project's been done for a while. So I'm trying to work on new music. And then someone from the team hears one of the new songs and is like, hey, we might have spent this much, but we could spend 10 more to like promote this song because we really we really believe in this song. You should put it on your album. And it's like, okay, like cool. So again, like you have that freedom of expectation before that point, but now you're at this
Yeah,
point where it's like you also want your team, like you excited about the deep cuts on your shit, but you need your team to be like they got to be excited about, okay, what's the one that everybody gonna go to.
yeah.
And that's something I get caught up in a lot because I'd be like, man, this deep cut, that's gonna get the people going. And it's like never the case. Okay, it's never the
Nah, like,
case.
like your
Like
day
my
ones,
biggest
your day ones gonna love it, but
yeah, my biggest song, bro, I don't even like that song no more. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game.
I
And that's
think
a
that's
question that I
yeah.
wanted
Go
to
ahead.
follow up with about that. So, because you said it quite a few times, like you wrestle with that. So, I would kind of say, like, pointers to aspiring artists, others coming up under you and stuff like that. How do you handle that mental wrestling of that, of like, nah, man, I really want to push it for this versus that greater good for the team sake of, but we want to do this. How do you really handle that because again it's a mental struggle, it's a mental battle of what you want to do
Hmm.
versus what the team aspires for you.
It's really a balance of both because at the end of the day, like I'm still independent, so I got the final say so, right? But it's still a matter of because you selected this team, that means you value their opinion. And sometimes, like even if it don't feel like it, even if you don't like what they saying, um, they got your best interest at heart because your success means more success for them. If you fail, they fail, right? Your manager get what 15% or something,
Yeah,
right? 15% of nothing is nothing, gang. So it's like if you don't eat, they don't eat, and I think at the end of the day, what works in your favor is going to work in their favor. And when you have that realization, like, man, like, no one want to be broke, especially if you're working in a job that's like thankless as hell. Like, working in music is thankless as fuck. Like, you don't see that money as fast as you would like. And sometimes your hours is so demanding. It's different. It's a different job. It's a blessing, but it's a different experience working in music. And it's draining sometimes. But they not doing this shit just cause they feel like doing this shit. They doing this shit
Yeah.
because it's in your best interest as well. Like, if it's gonna benefit you, it's gonna benefit us. So hey, hear me out. Maybe not drop this on Friday. Maybe drop this shit on a Tuesday. Maybe do this on this day. Maybe we don't go August. Maybe we go September. Like, sometimes you might, even as bad as you don't want to, you might gotta hear them out a little bit. There's a couple moments throughout this rollout where I didn't like Bulletproof, for instance. I didn't want to put that out before the album,
Yeah,
and
we was
that's
mad. We was
yeah,
mad.
yeah. And that is helping build a lot more momentum before the project,
Hmm.
better than some of the singles. And
Mhm.
that's a call from the team. I was like, nigga, y'all crazy. That sounds stupid. That's an interlude. I should post that after the bitch drop. But no, they was like, nah, we want to get that off first. It's gonna help. Sometimes you got to get out of your own way and understand these people are working on your best interest as well. As much as like you don't like what you hear.
do, do you feel like you there yet, or have you already started like getting ready to mentor potentially a class that's coming after you?
I don't think I'm there yet, but like I will say like not just with like fans and like shit like that. Like, there are people that hit me and ask me for advice, like other artists that are like still figuring shit out, and it's like, hey,
Mhm.
what's your situation like, or what do you think about this song, and what do you think I could do to enhance this and improve this? And I respond to a lot of DMs, so like I chat with these niggas, man. Like, I really do talk with these people and like see like how they feel and what they were trying to do. And when they ask me for advice, I try to lend it. Obviously, I don't get to everybody, but like I don't think I'm at a point where I'm like, hey, I think my status has to increase a little bit. My stock has to increase just a little bit more before I could say I'm y'all big dog and this is what did like. And even then, I ain't gonna be like that to niggas. But like, I think my stock has to increase just a little bit more.
Mm.
But I definitely do lend advice when it's asked of me. You know what I'm saying? Especially like from fans. I have fans that are really talented. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these niggas is really talented,
Yeah.
and they still figuring it out. They still figuring it out, and you got to have those conversations with them where sometimes it's like, hey, like, I look up to you and what you do. Your songs saved my life or whatever the fuck, and it's like, well, okay, let's have a conversation. I hope you got what you got. I hope you got what you wanted out of this conversation. Like, I'm being. Sometimes I'll be very honest with some of them and be like, hey, bro, this might not be for you.
Hmm.
Straight up, straight
Yeah.
up, and sometimes they're receptive to it. But like, yeah, I think yeah, I think I need to increase my stock on a bigger level for me to say I can mentor niggas though. But I definitely lend advice when it's called upon for sure.
I wanted to ask you, following up on that. I had a quick story, but also it's gonna lead into the question. It's always a great moment when you realize your homie is a real nigga, right? So me and Ben was talking. This is back in when freelance was out, and it was going crazy. It was doing this thing, um, and we was on the phone. We ain't gonna say who, but the label in question was giving a offer my man's an M, but on the back end of the M, it was like, nah, we need your rights for 30 years, and we need
Boy,
we need you ain't gonna own the album for 30 years, and you can get it back after the 30, and then you can figure
30,
out.
30's a drag. It wasn't
Yeah.
30. It wasn't 30, but it was a long time. It was a long
Yeah.
time, and they was asking for like 75% of my merch, 75% of torn. It was a
Oh,
super duper three. It was a 720, goddamn.
Yeah.
But that was the most money I ever seen in my life, and I was like, no.
and that's
Even before my lawyer seen that shit, I was like, no, this is stupid.
and that's where you just realize your homie is a real nigga, because a lot of folks would have been like, oh yeah, bro, we out of here, I'm buying chains,
Which,
we getting active. But to
trust
my
me, I was
question.
thinking about it. I was thinking about it. That nigga, that
To my question, um
I
you
never
know
see. The only time I ever seen that many O's was at the bottom of Google, nigga. Like, nah, I was thinking about it. I ain't going front.
I would ask you though, it's been a lot of talk lately and just over time a lot about like a union in hip hop. um you was just talking about giving people advice, on like whether music might be the move, and if you are in it, just certain ways to move, and ownership and why that's important. um do you think we should have a union in hip hop or just music generally? And what do you think some of the things should be if we do, like that are involved in that?
I I just think we need a union or something that just offers more security and safety for creators in music.
Yeah.
Um, I can't say what that looks like because like every time you feel like there's a solution, there's always like um every time you feel like there's a solution to something, more problems arise.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have the answer to what that should look like, but I definitely think there needs to be more safety for creators, especially like yes, artists, especially artists, but like producers, engineers. I like
Yeah.
just quiet as not quiet as kept, straight up. Producers and engineers get the short end of the stick a lot. And honestly, producers and engineers are the reason why shit sound good most of
Mhm.
the time. So it's like I think, especially at the very least, and I feel like there is an existing, and I could be wrong, but or someone's doing or starting it or something. But
Mhm.
I could have sworn there was talks about a producer union or something. I could
Yeah,
be wrong. I could
I
be
think
wrong.
yeah, I've heard talks about that. I can't verify if it's a thing as of right now because I just don't know off the top of my head. But I do
Yeah.
think, to your point though, I do think like outside of just artists, producers, and engineers, like managers, you know what I'm saying, the people that's doing the admin, like, and I know
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them have like jobs type shit as
Mm-hmm.
far as like through a label, but for the people that's independent and spending their own bread out their own pocket, like just having that security on the front end of like we're able to live type
Mm-hmm.
shit. Because like we all cry when these artists die, but we don't afford them no way to live type shit.
For sure, for sure, and I think that's extremely important. And like to your point, like you said, like there's, I mean, shit. When people have label jobs, they have like salaries and they get health care and shit like that. They don't give it to the artists.
Yeah.
I asked for health care in one of my deals, and they was like, we can't do that. That don't even make sense to
Wow.
me. But
Wow.
like, there are I I feel like there is a producer union or someone tried to start that shit. I feel
Yeah,
like I heard something about that
I'm
before.
gonna do some research because I feel like
Yeah,
it probably
but again, like I don't know what that look like because I'm not sure if my mind even knows how to even formulate something like that, truthfully. But
Mhm, for
I
sure.
do think, like at least currently, but I do think something needs to be done to like, and maybe it's categorized or broken up into like union for artists, union for engineers, union for
Yeah.
producers,
Yeah.
union for label admin management. But it needs to be a lot more security in this shit because there needs to be severances for artists. Like if an artist get dropped from a label, there needs to be some way they could get back on their feet or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's important. That's important because a lot of people's lives just go straight down the drain when shit get fucked. Like when shit changes in this shit. And yeah, I low key think artists need to be on salary just like a label person. Instead of advances, they need to be like a salary. Um,
I'll fuck with that. I'll fuck with
yeah,
that.
that I'll say that. Like, cause I definitely think, and that idea low key came from Key, cause she was doing that for one of the artists on the label. His situation was a little unique, but she tried to like treat his like the way he received funds as a salary, and
Yeah.
I think that could be helpful for artists, like just with money management. Um, I think that's it because artists tend to have the worst money management for sure.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So, um, I think yeah, I think it's important, but how that looks could vary for sure.
For sure. But they can.
Nah. I was about to say, nigga. You know, I agree with all these points. Like,
No,
this
no,
is
not
this.
not to
Oh,
add to that. It's just like if you had another question for her, go ahead.
yeah, man. So Ben, like the first show I ever seen you at was Low Blue Room. You know what I'm saying? Second show I seen you at was Rolling Loud. So like huge difference between venues.
For sure.
With your upcoming show, right? And like I know you've been on tour and those kind of things. How do you think your preparation has changed and like your stage presence has changed in that time period?
Between and maybe y'all can answer this because y'all seen both shows. Do you feel like my
Mhm.
stage presence between Blue Room and Rolling Loud was any different?
I think your props were different,
Yeah.
right?
Props.
Like yeah, like you had props,
Okay.
um, and your vocal projection was a bit better. But
Okay.
that I mean that might be due to mic sound system those kind of things. But like distinctly remember you working that stage like there was 100,000 people in that crowd, and like I walked away from
For
that
sure.
performance like impressed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Um,
Appreciate that.
I,
yeah,
I
Yeah.
would
No.
say I would say you always give a good show.
Mhm.
Like you always got energy. I would say, but from like Little Blue Room to the Rolling Loud stage, it was like you could definitely tell Little Blue Room, you seem like you was like in a comfortable spot of like, I
yeah,
know how to rock this room. Like I've
Mhm.
rocked these rooms repeatedly. When you
Right.
got to the Rolling Loud stage, it was like I could tell you was on a mission. Like you was like, I'm gonna let these folks know who I am and
Mhm.
walk away with like, nah, they finna look up who I am and like take me with them outside of the concert type shit.
yeah,
So you could tell the focus was a lot different and you was hitting on all of them points. So I would say that was the difference.
Okay. That's good to like hear because like I actually never really when it came between those two shows, I actually never really thought about because you're both right by the way, but like I never really thought about like how was my stage presence perceived, and like y'all niggas was the only ones to catch both. So that
yeah,
that
yeah.
that just popped in my head like damn wait like how did that shit seem? But between let's say Blue Room to tour to now, my crowd control has dr- gotten way better. My crowd engagement, I think my stage presence is definitely like I'm a lot more comfortable on stage, and I owe that
Mhm.
to touring. Touring with both Token and Westside Boogie, it was a watching one like Token is a total different artist than myself and a West Side Boogie. But seeing how he would engage with the crowd, how he would break up how he performs his songs, like touring also changed how I write songs.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like it
Mm-hmm.
changed how I breathe between takes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like how I write hooks a little bit. Like I'm breaking it up a little way so there's something that they can call back to or something. Um because that's important. You like everybody loves to see a rapper like go up there with no backing vocals, which is something I've always done. But
Yeah,
like, they love to see someone go up there with no backing vocal. I'm gonna keep the hook in there for sure though.
For
That
sure.
hook gonna stay.
Got to.
That hook gonna stay. But
Need to breathe, nigga.
but them verses,
I gotta
yeah,
breathe,
no,
nigga.
Yeah, they need to
yeah, you
breathe for
gotta
sure.
breathe, gang. But you want them to like you want them to sing with you every time I go to a concert especially if it's not mine, if it's somebody I admire, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Travis, JID, Smino, like whoever it is, Jay-Z, whoever, if I'm seeing them live, I'm making sure that I'm looking at their stage presence, I'm looking at how they break up their words, what words
Mhm.
they take breaths on, how to okay you said this a lot faster on the actual record, but you kind of breaking it up a different way so you can still say everything. You taking out the like, you taking out the as, the thes,
Yeah,
and like stuff like that I pay attention to because that does change how you show up, and it also is good for energy conservation as well. But like to say how do I prepare? I mean, I've always rehearsed. With this show, we doing props again. You know, I'm bringing the door on stage. I'm having like a flagpole
yeah.
with the American flag shit. It's gonna be like a white type of setting. So I'm definitely trying to set again build a world in this performance. And I think the last time I did that was when I did my Save Fest situation where I
Mm-hmm.
had the birdhouse. So I'm trying to bring that back and kind of live inside a world that I created. Um, Again, yeah, like stage presence. I kind of not. I ain't even trying to sound cocky, but I feel like once I get on stage, it's like it's different. I think songs feel different. People like it's different. It's different, bro. I've gotten to a point where like I've seen myself perform, and then someone follows behind me, and they're like, people are not even interested anymore because of my performance. And that's not
Yeah,
me, like, again, that's not me being I'm seeing this.
I've
So I
seen it
think,
too.
yeah. So like,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
So
I've
I
seen real
think,
quick. I've seen Ben hop off stage and be getting chanted for an encore while the
yeah,
next person was on stage trying to do his record. Like
And
it
like
get
half
dark.
the
That's
crowd
tough.
leave, you know what I'm saying,
Half the,
type
yeah,
shit. They go
for
it get
outside.
sure,
dark.
Yeah.
It
for
get dark.
sure. And that's like, I'm I'm at the end of the day, that's my goal. Because one, you never know who in the crowd working. That's why I got cool with Joey. Like, I performed, that nigga pulled me to the side. He was like, "Nigga, what?" You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is important because that's a lot of people's first impression on you. So you want to make sure they walk away with a lasting impression. So fuck, bro, I be rambling. Like,
No, you
I
good. You
really,
good.
I really hope I got that shit right, gang.
No,
But
you
like,
did.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited for the show. But yeah, I'm treating this show slightly different. I'm doing, like, I'm not doing medleys, but I'm also like just doing something a little different with how I perform certain songs too. So I'm excited.
Got you.
Okay. Okay. I might have one more question. Don't overthink it. Just shoot off the hip if you can't answer this question.
Bow, go.
You you not only here now, you also on the rise. Is there an old act that you could just go ahead and tap on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, you could call it quits. I'm here now."
Ooh, he's trying to get
Are
in
you
He
there.
want to
sure
ask
you are
questions
you
that
sure
make
you
sense.
want to
This a
answer
sick
Yeah, like-
nigga, man.
that?
He
Wait
asking
Are
a
you sure you
sick
want to answer
nigga.
that?
That's supposed
Right.
to get me in trouble.
There's etiquette to rollout week, bro.
I
You don't
understand.
do
I'm
that.
just I say answer if you can. If you want, I put the disclaimer there.
Is there an old act that I would tap on the shoulder? How old we talking?
That's your choice. Just be
Don't
like,
do
hey
it.
man,
Don't do this, bro.
it could be old by age, it could be old by, man, your music might have timed out. You know, I see the vision. It could
Just
be,
play
you
the safe
know,
route and say Kanye. Just play the safe route and say Kanye. You
you
good?
got some
I don't
miles
even
on
know
you.
if that's
You done
safe.
dropped 12, you done dropped 12 mixtapes, and so you know what I'm saying? Old is up to you.
Wayne, nah.
Oh, whoa, oh shit!
That's
You
crazy.
gonna take it there out the gate?
That's crazy. Stop
I'm
it.
joking.
Stop it.
I'm joking. That's my goat. That's one of my favorite rappers ever, bro. I had to do that because I don't mean no blasphemy. He a god MC to me, bro. Like, I can't even play like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pass that question.
Okay, for sure. You get a
Hey, bro, they go funny as shit.
you get
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of history. You know what I'm saying? Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
man.
you get one pad to break per episode. So that was yours. That was the one. It's
Yeah,
all good.
yeah.
All good.
I respectfully inclined to answer that
There
one.
you
For
go.
sure.
There you
I
go.
got one. I got one more serious question, and then we got some foolishness for you. I ain't gonna lie, brother.
Let's do it.
So, uh, with Save, coming out or being out, what is something? What do you want people to take away from this album after they listen?
Um, I want people to walk away from it really feeling like they know something about me. Um, but like really, really, really know, like, damn, that's what you went through. Oh, that's how you feel about this. Is that what that was like for you? I think that's important for me with this project. There's a lot of fun songs on it, but like those fun songs are disguised as fun songs. They're talking about some real shit. Osborne Park is me talking about some, like, my neighborhood, but also like traumatic experiences for me. And that's not me being dramatic. Like, my first fight was me getting jumped. Like, I it wasn't until my recent years where I found out a lot of people have never been in a fight before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about some real shit on this album. I'm talking about getting stabbed. I got stabbed. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about my daddy issues. Like, I'm talking about real things that I feel like people will hear and be like, damn, and want to like inquire about more. And I think that's what future projects are for. But I think this is a good setting point. This is also why, like, I'm okay with calling this a debut as opposed to calling like freelance one, because you're actually getting to know me one way or another through this project. Like, I'm saying plainly, hey, I'm from here, like, Hey, yeah, I love Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta too, but I'm really from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what my people are like. This is what my family's like. This is what I'm like. And I'm also giving you the creative, weird shit in there too. But yeah, like that's simply put, I want people to walk away and be like, not only was that just a great project, I want people to walk away and say, wow, I see the growth. I see the growth. I see the growth. I see where things can evolve from here. I'm excited to see where things evolve from here. And while I really got to know him,
For sure.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Last thing, two part. Run me off the features for the album. Let folks know who popping out with you, and which
Hmm.
feature were you most excited when you got it back? Like that when you find like which feature had you running around the house like DJ Khaled? Like did we get the vocals in?
Okay, so we got honestly, there's a lot of women on this project actually. So we got Zaya Bell, that's my sister. We got Jalen Josie, and
Salute.
we have Jalen Josie's a wonderful, wonderful vocalist. She's so good, bro.
She's fire.
Um, yeah, I can't wait to see like just how things change for her. Zaya as well. Zaya is like super duper incredible, and Zaya's just such a big personality. Like
Hmm.
she's just a star, dog. But
Mhm.
Jalen's amazing. Who else? These are producers, but they're technically listed as features. So you got Free Market Nico. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's really, really good.
Hey guys,
Um, that nigga's amazing.
appreciate you.
We got Powers Pleasant. Shout out to Pro Era. Shout out to Brooklyn. We
Brooklyn.
got Knife Wonder. Shout out Knife Wonder.
Big
Legend.
knife.
Yeah, shout out Knife Wonder. And then we have John Doe. She's
So,
dope. She's from Chicago. She came up with like Saba, Chance the Rapper, Smino them.
yep.
She honestly got my favorite verse on the project. I just think she's just like I don't know. Her swag on that verse was just hard to me. I really
Body
really
that.
enjoyed that. Yeah, she bodied that shit. And West Side Boogie, that's my guy. That connection started from me going on tour with him. We toured Europe together, and bro was just all around solid, and he gave me a little fucking with the feature. So shout out to Boogie for sure.
Yeah.
So
Which one was you most excited to get back?
I ain't gonna lie, it was John Doe. It was John Doe. What like Boogie Snap, everybody did great. But I don't know, John Doe's verse surprised. Like she's already dope to me, but like she kind of surprised me because she like I don't know, she just her
Yeah,
swag on that shit was just hard to be like,
she
yeah,
walked that motherfucker. She walked.
yeah. She's like she did her thing, and I was just that's I think that yeah, that's probably the verse I probably played back the most because I was just like, damn, she's like skating.
He was
Like
like,
she kind of watched me a little bit.
she cooked me. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
like just like I don't know, like I love how she skated on that shit. I think that's probably my favorite feature for sure.
Shout out
What's your
John
favorite
Doe.
record? Oh, sorry.
Go no, go
My
ahead.
favorite,
That's
Yeah, what's your
perfect
favorite record?
follow-up.
Yeah.
Like which record did you feel like, man, I got wiggly on this? Like this was the one.
Responsibility.
Okay.
That's the Ninth Wonder one.
Okay.
That's the one about my father figures and shit like that. That one, um, that's genuinely like, in my honest opinion, I think that's my best written song. Period. I, I,
Hey,
I
That's dope.
hey, knife. Let me talk to you real quick. You don't know me. No, you do know me. Actually, you do know me. Hey, I'm Nico. Hey, uh,
yeah.
we got we got producer beef, brothers. All
Producer
right.
Hey,
beef.
Listen. It's me that
just don't
give
tell him
Ben.
you his nemesis.
No, never that. Because it's all love and it's super salute to the legend. But it's me that give Ben the loops. I'm the
Yeah,
one
I ain't
that
gonna
give Ben
lie.
the loops without the drums and give him
Ben
the
showed up.
space to just do what he want to do. Bruh, that beat came on. When y'all get to that record, oh my lord.
I ain't gonna lie,
Oh
Yeah.
like,
my
and
lord.
bro, I'm not, bro. Nico, no, bro. I don't like to gas myself up, but like, that's the first time I seen my music evoke emotion from people. Whereas like I played it for people and I watched grown men like ball tears. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's important. Like, usually my shit is very like, oh, this nigga nice, this nigga getting cool shit off, this shit hard or whatever. But like, that's the first time I actually said, oh shit, like people are having emotional responses to this. And I think that's what made me say, that's my best song.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's my best song.
For sure.
So,
Oh, knife. All right, that's all the seriousness, bro. We appreciate you for pulling up.
of
And
course,
you album coming soon. Save out now. Go get that. Go buy that. Go buy that. The real thing. Go put it in your house. Put it on a record player. But we do got some foolishness that we gotta get to. We got a question segment every time.
Okay.
And here we go. So I was having a conversation with my lovely, lovely girlfriend. Shout out Mish. Love you, baby. We was talking and something
I
came
already
across
know this
her
going to be
desk.
foolish.
Yeah,
Go
you know,
ahead, bro.
because you know how she get down. So
Yeah.
something came across her desk and a dude was complaining about dating in this era. And he was talking about a conversation he was having with a girl. He was saying, like, you still trying to link up, whoop de whoop. She was like, nah, I mean, honestly, if you buy me this bag, we could talk about it. Bag costs four bands, right? But he said, Shorty, we ain't even met. You think I'm finna buy you a $4,000 bag? Like, how that makes sense to you? She says, look, I'm a good time and I suck good. So if you ain't if you ain't getting the bag, it is what it is, right? Now I heard that and said, hey, look, she set a price. You know what I mean? You can't be mad that she set the price. So Shorty asked me, all right, well, if you had to put a general market price on the pussy and the mouth, what would the number be? So my brother, the floor is yours. And this is for the rest of the room too. Y'all ain't getting out of here.
Bro, I don't even want to serious this out because I was going to be like, bro, I would never even do. But let me actually let me actually like really think about it though, like for real.
Any of y'all can go first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anybody,
please,
if you ain't
please.
got it yet, if you ain't got it yet.
Listen, man. Listen, fuck it.
I want to play
I'll
my
jump in.
audio message. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, man. 4K can buy you a 2005 Chrysler 300C right now. Facebook Marketplace.
He
Okay,
Googled that.
you know what I'm saying?
He Googled that.
You can get a 172,000 mile Ford Crown Vic right now. Facebook Marketplace. You can get you a Civic EX hatch, $4,000. Like it's some cars you can get for $4,000. Okay. I'm not in the $4,000 pussy range. You know what I'm saying? That's too rich for my bud. You know what I'm saying? I would say anywhere between 2 to 5, 2 to 6, 1,000 if it's amazing. Like
I'm gonna be real, bro.
I,
The saying used to be 40 ball Jamal. With inflation, COVID, Donald Trump, a recession, I'm gonna give you 200.
I ain't gonna lie.
As a good
Y'all know
starter
who,
range. Go
y'all,
ahead.
y'all know who Janice Hart is?
Absolutely.
I'm dropping 4 bands on that easy. I'll get evicted for that for sure.
you get evicted for that one?
All right.
Like, nah, I ain't had the rent. I ain't had it this month.
Hey, pink slip me, boss.
Something came up.
Stick it on my dough.
so-
I'm going.
So I'm saying, so like that. So basically, we all pretty much put it together because my answer would be it depends on who charging.
Yeah, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
It's who it is.
Depending on who charging.
Look,
For sure.
I came from the days where it used to be a smooth Chili's 2 for $20 and a bag of Skittles, dog.
That's my bag too.
Hey,
I
hey,
hear
it
you,
used
dog.
to be that.
But
It used to be that.
The
You
2
feel
for
me?
20 was a gamer.
to know
Again.
that it's 4 racks right now, hey, big dog, y'all win. Y'all
2
win,
for 20
bro.
with the chip. Shit.
For the sake of the conversation, I'm doing that for Janice. Now, real life, we taking a walk in the park, baby.
Come on, like, what are we doing?
We gonna axe
bro?
throwing or something. We gonna axe throwing. We gonna get some nice ice cream or something. We gonna take a walk. I'm a good date. She gonna have a good time.
If
You bring up
we talking date money, then like
Yeah, it's different.
A smooth 1 to 1.5. Like I've done a 1.5 to 2 before for the all day date.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Yeah. That's a easy. That's a
But
easy.
but he brings up the question though. So let's bring it back around the room. Who would be your $4,000 receiver?
Nigga,
If you
Janae Aiko hit me right now. Right
I'm,
now.
this
man,
nigga
I'm
Right
likes
now.
this nigga
look
likes
here.
chaos. This
Right
nigga
now.
is-
Right now. Janae Aiko hit me right now. Shh. And she got the blue on. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look here.
Word to the east. Let me tell you.
If I
I'll
can
pull
get
out my
these
savings
people,
right now.
if I can get these people with the faux bands, because they got some experience in this from what we heard.
Like a group
I'm
deal
calling
for the
calling
phone?
Sweetie or Ruby Rose.
Ah, good choices. Good
Hey, he
choices.
said they got experience.
Good choices.
Hey, please, whenever y'all post this, bleep this name out.
I got
I
you.
don't want my
Oh,
girlfriend to get mad at me.
I got
Ah, excellent choice.
Proudly,
Excellent.
Proudly.
Excellent choice.
proudly.
all right, listen. I'm not gonna be you said a name. You put things at risk. I'm gonna do the same. Um
Good sportsmanship.
yeah, you feel me? Team player. Tia Kareem
That's
up
tough.
through there.
With,
Taking you up through there. If I
That's
got the
tough.
4 bands and you
oh,
going, I'm taking you up
Four
through there.
bands are you going? Yeah.
That's all
What?
conference right there. That's
Easy.
first
yeah.
team.
It-
That's first team
what?
all NBA.
First team all NBA.
That's
Yes.
first
Freaky T, we gonna see.
I like Tia, man. Tia. You might have to bleep that out too. I'm trying to get that feature. Oh God.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Ray,
Hey,
Ray, who you got?
she bad, boy.
Whew.
I don't know what it is, bro. I do appreciate Kalani swag, bro. I do. I do, bro.
It's valid.
He said she gonna be
It's
folded.
valid.
Folded for sure.
Hey man, you get a
It's valid.
smooth bag just for the present, man. I see you.
No, fact.
I see you, man.
What one more for me, real quick, and I know there's no disrespect, but after seeing how this brother's play has declined immediately after she pulled up on him, Meg the Stallion,
Oh yeah.
She got some voodoo going on.
and
Yeah.
look, I know they hating on the new song that she put out, but that
It's ass.
video,
Wait.
have you seen the video, bro?
I have not seen
still ain't
this.
seen
I have
it.
not heard the song. I haven't seen the video, but
I'm gonna listen.
Listen.
Homework, keep it clean. Homework. All of y'all, go watch the video and report back on how you feel about the song after you watch the video. That's all.
Definitely
Meg can
seen
have
it
more
for
than
sure.
4K.
I'll also
She can have more. She can have more than 4K.
Meg can have whatever
even
she
my
want.
hey,
She
even my girl shouted out. You might get with AK, man. Hey Tiana, I know you done moved on, and since you still moving, you feel me? Like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
I won't sue.
Okay.
No cam.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I won't sue. No cam. I swear to you, bro.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man.
Gonna look key for it.
hey, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Rest in
Oh,
peace,
man.
Lil Key, man.
Nah, facts. Rest in peace, Lil Key, for real.
Can we have our first barbershop homie court on Keep It Clean?
Homie court.
for who? Who is
Yeah,
who
like,
is
who going to court?
You Negro, what was
Me?
that live? Yes. What? Explain
Oh.
yourself. Big dog.
wait. We've talked
Explain
about this
yourself.
off the
No.
podcast. Why we don't have to pull this up while recording?
Ray's a messy nigga,
But
You know
bro.
what I'm
why
saying?
did
But we
Why
talked
did
about
you
this off the
change
podcast.
title? My God, that's not the notification I was looking. Bro, I followed you off the strength because I saw you had messaged Ev for what you don't know, Ben. He dropped the link, right? Follow me on the platform. Cool. I haven't been in the group chat all day. So I scroll up.
Okay.
I said, oh, okay, cool. You know, bodega working. He outside. Whoopty whoop. Boom. Right. My first notification for this nigga was some of the wildest shit I have ever seen. At least personally. Especially
Okay.
coming from this brother here. I just wanted because you never explained, but at the same time,
Tell him what he
explain, bro.
said.
Nah. I want him to speak to.
Nah, you're crazy. Why would you say
Okay.
that? Like
I didn't say what it was. All I'm saying was I saw that.
All right, Bodega, are you gonna say it? Are you gonna say
No,
what
I
it
ain't
is?
saying shit.
Okay, so look, because we can't build this type of cliffhanger and not give the audience the story. So Bodega has a Twitch. Bodega streams things on his Twitch, games, right? Very wholesome
Yeah,
content,
yeah.
right? Very wholesome
What you be
content.
playing?
Shit, bro. We just finished up The Last of Us, part one.
Oh, you on
Uh,
PlayStation?
nah, not PC.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We like
Subtle
playing
flex. You see
single,
that? You see how
single.
he did that? You just
What?
But
PC, man.
he
Like subtle
he be
flex. That's hard.
he be playing fucking games because he was
Okay.
on there, and the notification that came through was, and this is in the first week of November, just for context. Have you failed No Nut November?
Listen, 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 listen.
Hey,
Nico,
no,
Ben,
no.
y'all got fans.
Yo,
You
I
know
was
your
not
fans.
expecting that. No, wait, hold on, Bodega.
No one was
None of us
expecting
were.
that.
No,
I gotta call you
Not a
Deli for
soul.
now, gang. That was crazy. What?
What you mean? Listen, I know my audience. You know yours. I know them niggas failed. So like,
Oh, that was the title of the Twitch?
that was
yeah, that was the Twitch notification. Hey, have you failed No Nut November yet? Because I know
That's
you
even,
failed.
that, I ain't gonna lie, that's even crazier than just sending that to the chat.
No, he sent it to the chat.
But I'm saying, I
that was-
thought he just asked niggas in the chat.
Nah,
that
that was
your
the Twitch go
stream
live.
title, nigga?
That was the go live. So if you were subscribed or you follow my Twitch page, that was your notification that I was live. Hey, bro, did you fail? You failed already? Because I know you did. It's okay.
I know what
didn't
you're
even
doing.
know niggas was doing that.
I know what you're
Nigga
doing.
is crazy. I'm
Come-
for sure
You know
feel
what I'm saying?
that. Fuck.
I know what he's doing.
Come
He
talk
think he's
about how you
smart.
failed in the chat. I know, bro. It's okay.
What he doing?
It's all right.
What he doing?
That's gonna bring people to be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck this nigga talking about, man? Let me
What the fuck is this
goddamn.
nigga talk about?
Yeah,
Come
nah,
on, bro.
he think he's smart. I see it. I see. Yeah,
You know what
Now,
I'm
he's
saying?
Ben,
Come
smart.
on.
I see
now
you.
Ben,
I see
here's the
you.
question. Here's the question, because this is the real
That's
homie court.
crazy, gang.
This the real homie court that Ray didn't mention. Now, what do we do as supporters of our dear brother? Do we still subscribe? Do we just turn his notifications on
I
silent?
ain't, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a supporter after that, boy.
Hey man, you want to skip
Boy,
them
I'm
ads? You better
blocking
spend
you
that
on
cash.
Twitch, boy. You better take that shit over there to kick, nigga. The fuck?
Oh
Listen,
shit!
man.
How you ain't break TOS, bro? You had to break TOS for that.
Nah.
Ben.
The whites be getting mad shit off on Twitch, man. I'm a little small time streamer. They ain't even see it. Twitch ain't even see it.
That's a fact. That's a
Flew
fact.
right under the radar.
Crazy.
Oh shit! Well, Ben, look, brother, we appreciate you.
Hold on. Ray got something.
Yeah, I got one more semi-serious to even this out because you asked a great question, so I'm gonna ask you this. But I'm gonna start with I want to give a shout out to this group because it was all about coming a long way. And you asked us a question, so I want to hear your perspective. You were one of our first episodes on here. We haven't released it yet. So the same way as someone that has started with us and then seen everything that we've done, what was the difference for you and what you've seen on this platform as a dear brother, as a loved guest? Like what has been the difference that you've seen in the Keep It Clean platform?
Well, one, my nigga Rose ain't here.
Yeah, Rose is
Yeah.
on injury reserve right now. We don't know what he. You know what I'm saying? He being a man of many lives. You know what I mean?
For sure. I think first and foremost, I think Bodega was a fantastic addition. Because I want to say when I first popped in, I didn't know Bodega was a part. Well, not now I do. Me and Nico talked about that, but like
Yeah.
when the podcast first like started or whatever, I didn't even imagine that, and I think you are actually a wonderful addition to this for sure. One,
Thank you,
and
brother.
I think
Appreciate that.
y'all also got a really good chemistry going. Y'all have a good like. I think I kind of flubbed it a little because like y'all also have moments where y'all know when not to speak or interrupt. Y'all give each other what's the platform every time, like, Nico say something, everybody get quiet. Ray say something, everybody get quiet. Bodega and so forth. Ev, like, I like seeing the chemistry. I think you guys developed a very good talking pattern amongst each other, and I also like how you guys had. I think before when we did it, at least when I jumped in, you guys. I don't know. I don't remember. Did you have like a list already going?
Nah, not
Like,
back then.
I think y'all just is kind of like, okay, we want to talk about this, we want to talk about this. I like that y'all got like a board, like, hey, we're gonna knock this out, we're gonna do this, we're gonna spend this much time on this, and then we're gonna go to here. I think that's very important, and it's showing like a good organization. And again, it's showing a good chemistry amongst the team. It's showing that y'all done got into a groove of a system. And I think that's very important, especially with a podcast with multiple heads. Pause. But I think that's important. I think that's important for sure. Like, it's just like everybody is giving each other the chance to show what they like are really good at, right? And I think like because like I didn't even know Bodega was the politics nigga in this, right? I
I
talk
didn't
to
know
Nico
either.
I talk to Nico all the time, and Nico's a very like just there politically, you know what I'm saying? So like, but it's dope to just be like, yo, handle this, like it's fire. I fuck with it. It's fire. I love it.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. We appreciate you
Hell yeah.
pulling up, man. One of the best artists I know, one of the most genuine people I know. You know what I'm saying? A brother, dear brother of mine, dear brother of my brothers. You know what I mean? So it's been
My
great to watch
nigga.
your journey up to this point. It's been great to be a part of your journey up to this point. Um, we super interested to see where you keep going, see how high you can take this shit. We know you can take it to wherever you want. So keep going, keep pushing forward, keep expressing yourself and building these worlds and inviting folks in to show them what it is that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Um,
my brother.
for sure. We appreciate you for pulling up. Save is out now.
Out
Go
now. I'm proud of y'all boys too, man. Y'all doing this.
Thank you,
Like,
bro.
keep killing it
Appreciate
for
you.
sure.
Thank you for
Thank you,
Appreciate
that.
you.
bro, for real. So that has been the show. We had Ben pull up, man. Chop Save with us. Chop the week's topics with us. We appreciate them. Go get the album. Save is out now. Keep it a buck. Keep it a bean. But most importantly, keep it clean. Episodes every
Clean.
Tuesday. We out of here. Appreciate y'all.